Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and we're buying the dip on Moderna pretty hard. Like I've been talking about in every single video this week, we've been doubling down on our bull positions because we know Moderna is going higher from here. So we are confident, we are increasing our size, and we are hitting, in my opinion, home runs. May not be home runs for you, but it is home runs for me. We talked about a certain setup that we wanted to see manifest itself today in our previous video. So let's check that out, shall we? What happened? And again, I like this setup where we open higher. So if we open 325, 324, if we open in this area, again, these are general area. What I'm saying is if we open higher, right? But if we come into this number, that'll be a buy. And there you have it. I laid it out for you, play by play. If you've been following my channel, this is part of the fundamental of this strategy. Is that setup? Open higher, come into the close, and that's where we initiate our buy. It has to happen, within the first 5, 10 to maybe sometimes half an hour sometimes, but the faster the better. Remember, this is not financial advice. I'm just providing you education and entertainment, and I'm just showing you how I'm profiting off of, buying and shorting Moderna. This stock moves a lot, and $10, $20, $30 moves, and I'm really thinking there's a $30, $40 move coming ahead of us. So I just want to be prepared, and I'm just trying to help you get prepared as well. So let's jump into the chart and see what happened today, shall we? And there you have it. Moderna is on the docket, and what a day! What a day! Stellar day. It's exactly what we wanted. And we got in here at 323. I always like, as I see the price coming into the previous close, I like to get in a little early, just in case we missed the move. And we nailed it this time, just like the previous day, right? We got in up here, and then we got in here, and this was we averaged out at 307 here. The next day, we had a breakup candle. I said, if we have breakup candles, these are buys, buy. We bought it, and here we had the rip. And then yesterday, I said this was my favorite setup, which was a higher open. We got all the way to 330. I was saying 325, 324. But again, it's an area general zone. We just want a higher open. And then, boom, we came down into our number. We bought at 323. We were ready to buy more if we dipped lower. We didn't. We rallied for $5, so made another $300 easy. Pulled back for the rest of the day, but then the last half hour trading, bulls came right back up. And where did we finish off? Interestingly enough, right at this line, right at the gap. So this kind of looks like a reject. At the end of the day, there, it looked like it got rejected from that level, it filled the gap and it got rejected. So we could see it just may have run out of time to go lower. We don't know, but let's zoom out here. We're looking at a 15-minute chart, and we're definitely hunting and looking to fill this gap here at 340. So tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. Because now that we're trading higher and higher, is the idea of a higher open and coming down into here. Yes, I would say this is still on the table, and the reason why I like that standard play that we have, which is a higher open and coming into the closing price, which is roughly 332.50 roughly, right? The reason why I like that is because we can say this is a breakup area. So let's change the 30-minute chart, right? So we have a breakout area here. If we flip back to 15-minute, you can see it here, I guess, clearly. And that would be an out for me. So 326. So we're roughly, we have a 2% wiggle room here if we start closing, below here on a half-hour hourly basis. After we open here, we come down here, we initiate our buy, and let's say we just keep trading down here, and at the end of the day or on an hourly close, we're below This breakup area of 327. You know, we start closing down below here, then yeah, I would exit my position and say I'm a humble person and I'm just going to take my losses. Now, that's one setup, and the next setup is we have a breakup candle. So if anywhere, as long as we don't open lower and have our breakup candle like this, that is to me a shorting opportunity, because this is the close. This is the gap, right? We filled the gap. This might be a good shorting opportunity if we open lower, right? It could be $5, $7, $3. If we open lower and then we come into the closing price, if we come into the closing price up like this, then it's the flip-flop. I would be using this 335, which is now we're risking 1%. So I would take that trade. Absolutely take that trade. And let's say we end up closing above. Now, this is something I don't normally do, but because I'm bullish, if I was shorting it and I got stopped out and we got a breakup candle, I would be buying. I in this situation, I was honestly flip it and turn into a buy. Take my losses, but then I would flip it and buy it, depending on, you know, making sure that we have that breakup candle. So it is, you know, case by case basis, because we still have, you know, we could come up here to 340. There's still room to go. Absolutely, there's still room to go on Moderna, and the reason being is if we go back to a daily. So let's flip it to a daily. We can easily come back, and you know, I made a point to make this a big fat line here around 360, because we can come back and test the high of this breakdown candle, so that we can literally gap up tomorrow, again come down, and then trade up like this and have another, you know, something like a candle of something like this sort, right? You know, in the next, you know, day or two, or tomorrow is Friday, so you might close off the week, you know, strong, and then. But that is my target, so that's why I'm still looking to buy. But now I'm still also looking to short, because we do have, you know, this is a support area now. So let's just move this to down here. So, you know, we can see, you know, Moderna chopping in here, right? We can see it chopping here. So I am going to take a short if I see it, because now we're far away from 300, about $30 from 300. So, but again, buying the dip is going to be key here. So if we get back in this area, I will buy it, but I'm expecting to hit up here first, and that's what's in my head right now on Moderna and how I'm looking to play it. If you're still watching, let's just, you know, get back into what we're doing tomorrow, just so you know it's clear in your mind. We have the gap up. We come into this number. We're going to buy it. We're going to use this as our stop loss. We gap down. And we come into the number, the deal. We short. We use this as a stop loss. 333. If we have a breakup candle from the open, it'll be a buy. So if we open like this and the first 15 minutes is a breakup candle, it will be a buy. And then, especially if the candle closes above the previous day's high, and then we use this gap here, this line here, 332 as our, so we start closing below here on this setup on a 15 half-hour hourly basis, then we exit our position. So again, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, comment below. I like having conversations with you down there. So see you tomorrow.